Hey guys, welcome back to Film Feud. I'm Jeff.
I'm Lex.
And I know nothing about these movies. I'm Juan.
Hey Juan.
Hi. So, we have two movies I've never heard of today. Lex, please tell me how to pronounce them.
They are Castle in the Sky and Howl's Moving Castle.
Okay, awesome. Let's start out with the castle one. Jeff, go ahead.
Oh, which one? There's two of them.
Castles. Alright, so let's start out with Castle in the Sky. So I think for a movie that came out in 1986 or 2003, depending where you live, Japan or the United States, and the animation still holds up. It's still very clean, nice looking for the time.
It's still very pretty. I think the art style really helps, because if they went for a more realistic feel, it wouldn't have held up at all. But
Yeah,
it's like,
I agree.
But if they went the way they did for a reason, and like it's a very classic, like Miyazaki looking movie.
It is.
So, like,
Mitsubishi.
no, stop.
I agree. Like it doesn't look like they went for realistic. It looks like they went for animated.
Yeah, like artsy.
Like anime, like look.
Yeah, like more animated.
Yeah. I think Castle in the Sky is definitely one of the more normal.
It's on the more normal end.
Ghibli movies.
Yeah.
Which I think Juan liked.
Yeah.
I hope.
It wasn't another Spirited Away fiasco.
Big old grandmas.
Yes,
crazy.
with gigantic heads and gigantic babies. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you, Juan.
Thank you, Juan. Thanks for this.
Your input.
Hi.
Perfect. I also have what separates this from Howl's Moving Castle is I feel like this story focuses more on Cheetah and Pazu together going on their journey.
Yeah, I feel that way too, and you get more of a romantic feeling than other Studio Ghibli movies, because there are quite a few Studio Ghibli movies, and they all sort of end in this ambiguous area where
like Howl's actually. That's it.
Yeah, Howl's was also a more romantic one, but like they tend to end on a very ambiguous note where you're like, you know that they have feelings for each other, or it's at least implied, and then it just sort of leaves off.
Yeah, it doesn't end with like them getting married or even confessing love for each other.
Yeah, it's sort of like just an implied thing that happens. What I really like about all of Studio Ghibli's movies is that they take ordinary moments and make them special.
They do, yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah.
I also have. I think Cheetah's character is really she's strong-willed and she never backs down. I really like her character as the lead.
Yeah.
I think her and Pazu's relationship really works well.
Yeah, they kind of balance each other out a little bit. They both kind of are go-getters and strong. Yeah. Very kind of stubborn.
Because she's more of I feel like Pazu's more the physical, he'll go after someone and try to I don't say shoot them, but he had the gun for a lot of it.
And she's more
use her words.
Yeah, and she also is kind of more tactical in that way, where it's like a tactician almost, where she has to plan out everything precisely and what she's gonna do. And,
because in that central room in Laputa, when she was with Yusuke, she didn't attack him. She tried using her words. There was that one quote she said, I can't really remember, about being a king and something like that. But
that it had something to do with him being a king, but he's not gonna have anyone to rule because no one's gonna trust him. Because he's not a benevolent ruler. He's just really greedy.
He tried to use for Laputa for all its weapons instead of using it for
peace, and to help other people and other nations. He's not about that. He's about killing everyone and just ruling everything himself.
Yeah, he even demonstrated that power. He blew up, sent that big thing to the ocean, it exploded gigantically.
I mean, he was basically trying to kill the pirates and Sheeta for a good portion of that. He just wanted the crystal. So
he even killed most of his own men, at one part.
What about the pirates? What do you think about how they switch sides?
I like that a lot.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you, Jeff. Go ahead.
Thanks, Juan. I really like the pirates. I forgot when we were watching it that they joined sides. Yeah. And I like that because I thought all the pirates were they were the comic relief. They were funny and but like they helped progress the story, like especially Doll or the mother. She really helped, like I think kind of helped them to get like both of them.
Yeah, I feel like they were like the pirates themselves are like morally ambiguous kind of characters.
Yeah.
Like they aren't necessarily good, but they aren't necessarily evil either. They're kind of like a middle ground somewhere. Unlike where like you look at Sheeta and Padzu and you see like they're like the ultimate good, and then you see like Muska and then he's like the ultimate evil. And they're, like the middle ground.
Yeah, they are the middle ground. Like, because even though they helped them, at the end they stole the treasure.
They still stole the treasure.
Like,
they need to get something out of it. Come on. They got captured for them. Like
I know, that one got killed.
Yeah, like come on.
We could take the treasure.
Yeah. I want to know how they got all that treasure.
I have no idea how they got that treasure.
How did that happen? I don't know.
If I may interject.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yes,
I will agree with you, Jeff, and say I liked when they teamed up with the pirates, because I like when like you think someone is like, you know, your stereotypical bad guys, and then later on in the movie you join sides and they become your ally, and then so they're kind of good. But as you were saying, they were kind of
morally, they're morally ambiguous.
Yeah, and like neutral and stuff, which I mean, I think that's kind of cool. Anyway, back to what you were saying.
No, I like the pirates, like as like kind of like that side character who's there, but
I like them, and like you really felt like they cared for these kids, even though they were trying to get these kids at some point.
At first, they're trying to like kill them almost. They're running around.
But they were trying to, you know, you saw that like they actually cared, which was nice. It was cool. Unlike Muska, who was just a jerk.
He tried to kill everyone.
Yeah, for real. Literally.
Get the hell out of here,
cool.
Muska.
Yeah, like go away. I mean, it was a good thing he like died. But.
Where did he die? Like I feel like I didn't see him die. Like it didn't show him dying. Like,
yeah, it didn't show him dying.
Things were collapsing, so it was kind of like
implied that he died. Yeah.
But I feel like Studio Ghibli does that a lot.
Yeah, it's more of like implied death. But I mean, I think it's because they don't want to actually show like the physicalness of someone like getting crushed or whatever. Or like a lot of their movies deal with like disease and how like that affects everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so like maybe that's it. Just sort of they want to keep it like clean.
And I feel like they're usually like geared more towards like the child or like a younger audience.
I feel like it's
but they have very big themes and messages for everyone. It's not just for kids at all.
Yeah, it's like their messages like go broader than like just the children.
I feel like that's a lot of anime nowadays. I mean, like people think they're for kids, but really, I mean, they appeal to everyone, especially adults.
Yeah.
Jeff, I know you have some experience in this topic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Giving a whole speech on it.
Yeah, it's public speaking. I think seeing Studio Ghibli at a young age when I first started watching these, like I think my parents got them for me when I was younger, like 9, 10. That would make me like anime now. I think I would not have ever like really come across it if it wasn't for that.
Yeah, I don't want to say like for me it was sort of the same, but it was like similar maybe, but like I was already watching anime like before.
Yeah,
when I was a kid. Yeah, I was watching like Sailor Moon, Pokemon, Cardcaptor Sakura.
I think around that time that's when I started watching Pokemon. Because I don't think I started watching Pokemon when it first started. I think it was afterwards.
Yeah, I watched it when it first started.
At least I don't think. I don't know. It's going real far back, and I don't even know that.
Yeah, I remember watching like Toonami.
Oh yeah, because Naruto Adventures on Toonami for a little while.
Yeah, that's when I started watching it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We can get the whole conversation about that.
Yeah, for real.
Honestly, got anything else? I'm ready to move on to Howl's Moving Castle.
Howl's Moving Castle, yeah.
Yep.
Thanks.
All right. So the moving castle of Howl.
This was probably the most. It wasn't the first one I saw, but probably the most memorable for me. I think it has a great story with great characters, like memorable characters too. Like Howl and Sophie are like. When I think of that movie, although I hadn't seen it for a while, but I did remember those two characters, especially Howl.
Yeah, Howl is he's so unique.
He's one of my favorite Ghibli or anime characters ever. And he's so great. He is
so great. And he's like, and he somehow, like he brings...
Somehow?
Yeah, Howl. Like somehow. No. Somehow he brings a, like, I don't want to say whimsical element.
No, but I know you're going.
But yeah.
Like I like how his character changes. Like, he's not very likable at first. Like, he saves Sophie, but like when she goes there, he's not very likable. He's kind of moody and like
he's like a temperamental teenager.
Yeah, but he's angsty and just like yells at the world when his hair changes. He's kind of like, I don't give a shit of anyone.
You ruined everything, Sophie.
But I like seeing his like kind of change over the entire thing. Yeah, his evolution, because like Sophie helped him overcome like his depression and loneliness, which is what was like fueling all of his kind of like angstiness.
Yeah, and he was like he kind of got over his fears because he was afraid. That's why he had all the like aliases and like and so like she kind of helped him like cope with all that.
And I feel like he was very layered too. Right, one of the most layered characters I've seen Ghibli for like a main side.
I agree.
Character.
Yeah.
And if a character wears a jacket but doesn't put their sleeves in the thing, they're badass all the time in anime. They're always
I do that in real life and people think I'm weird.
Never mind. I was gonna do
it. Anime.
But he looks so badass. Like, he's just great.
His design is very unique too.
When I was young, it is. Yeah. When I was younger, I wanted to be Howl so bad. When I was like 10, I was like, I want to grow up to be Howl. Like, he's so smooth and
he really is smooth. Like, he just latched onto Sophie so easily.
Yeah, he just lifted her up and was like, we're going.
He was like,
with me.
And when he saved her from those guards, he was like, I'm sorry, dear, I'm late. And then he just walked off with her. It's like, damn.
That was so fucking smooth. Go Howl, good for you. But
it's like, for real though, he's so freaking smooth.
And not like a creepy way.
Yeah, not in a creepy way, in a comforting way almost. Yeah. And I like how Sophie's design is very different. Like, granted, she is older than most of like the main protagonist girls, but like she does look like different. She has like darker hair, and her features aren't as young.
Yeah, she definitely, that's something I noticed right away. She doesn't look like the typical character.
Yeah, Miyazaki protagonist.
Yeah, which I like a lot.
Yeah,
that's that helps me like that more.
And that kind of makes you dive into Sophie's character a little bit more, because you're like, oh well, she's like younger, but she's like acts like she's older. She's kind of set in her ways like already. Which
I think is great. I think she's pretty. She's like, she never really backs down. She's a strong lead.
Yeah.
And she's pretty brave. I mean, I can't tell that's because she was old at one point. She didn't give a shit about anything.
I think that's what happened. Like, that made her. That made her more like brave.
Like, she went straight to the queen, or was like. Saying all this shit that she said, and just like kind of like putting her in her place.
Yeah,
like, she didn't care.
Talked. I mean, granted, she did spend more time as an old woman in the movie, but she was automatically more talkative.
Yeah,
than the first like 10. Yeah, as an old woman. Except, it was crazy. I was like, which was nice though, because you got to know her a little bit more. Like, this is who she really is, and she's a lot more like.
She's not the quiet like hat girl.
She's a lot more like forward in her like thoughts and like her actions.
I think that kind of shows her layers as well. That she's not just a quiet. She actually has a lot.
Everyone in this movie is kind of like an onion. You just peel back the layers.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Even like the
like Calcifer.
I
love Calcifer.
Well, he comes around. At first, he's kind of a jerk, but then he comes to like Sophie.
And he's actually really cute. Like, and he's really appreciative. Like when Sophie gives him the logs, he's like, "Look how Sophie gave these to me." Like, he was so cute.
He comes around.
Yeah, he's so sweet.
Even the Witch of the Wasteland.
Yeah, the Witch of the Waste. Yeah.
Yeah, Waste. Yeah, she kind of has layer too, but she
goes back and forth.
Yeah. I feel like
even hate her. She's okay.
Yeah, I hate her again. Yeah.
I feel like underneath it all, like she's not necessarily bad, but something like made her bad.
Yeah, because
in her life,
even in her old age, like when she got her powers away, she still went for like what she normally would have, like the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like that character kind of. I don't see why they kept her around and I didn't like kick her ass to the curb out off the castle, because that's what I would have done. She made Sophie old and hurt. Yeah. Didn't she hurt Howl?
I think
at some point. Like, she didn't steal his heart, but like she's been chasing him around trying to capture him for a long time. I would have kicked her ass to the curb.
Yeah, for real. I mean, like Howl already rejected you once. Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop
exactly.
But I mean, I can kind of like could kind of see why Sophie was like, oh, I guess we'll take care of her because like she's old and she knows what it's like to be old. I kind of get why she took her in, and that would kind of be out of character for Sophie to like just shove her away.
Yeah, you're right.
She kind of she
didn't seem that kind of person.
Yeah, like she kind of had to take care of her, even though I did like that Sophie got her digs in though. Like Sophie was like, just shut up and eat your porridge or whatever.
Yeah, she mentioned that she made her old, like she mentioned the curse or that. Like, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think that's funny.
She made it known that she's not a huge fan of her,
like,
even now.
I'll take care of you, but I hate you.
Yeah.
I like watching her go up the stairs.
Yeah, that was funny.
God.
Yeah, that's
so sweaty.
Yeah,
like,
it's so gross.
That's such an exaggeration.
Yeah.
But like, it's so comical.
Yeah, it really was. And I mean, like, she wasn't exactly the most attractive.
Oh God, no! I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even use the word attractive.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, this is happening. Oh, witch of the waste. Why?
Oh,
yeah.
She is a waste.
She's a waste. Oh. Nice.
I'm gonna play that.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I also think about Howl's Moving Castle is it had more action than other Studio Ghibli films.
Yeah.
And more than you would think. Like if you watched like the trailer or read the description, you wouldn't think much of like an action film.
You wouldn't think, yeah.
It isn't, but there are action like elements, especially where Howl's fighting those people.
Yep.
Like multiple times, Howl gets the fights, and seeing him become that monster was really kind of cool too.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Add to his layers.
Exactly. It's like, it's really cool seeing all that because I don't know. It's just like it's actiony, but it's also like still like whimsical and still has that like magical kind of layer.
It's got a lot of like it fits into a lot of genres.
It really does. It like, and I feel like all Ghibli movies kind of do that. They're all very like, they're very specific and non-specific because like they're all like, oh, this is another Ghibli movie, and you kind of know what to expect from one of them, but at the same time, it's very...
Yeah, but you always kind of know what you're going to get,
Yeah.
but they always add something different.
There's always a new spin to it. Yeah. And all the movies are like good standalones. Like, as much as you want more from some of them, they're
fine how they are.
They're fine
I'm
how they
okay
are.
with how it ends.
Yeah.
Like seeing Sophie and Howl kiss at the very end, I was like, I mean, I would love to see more of like this journey, but I'm okay.
Yeah, but
like,
you're
I've
fine.
had enough. Like, it's fine staying right here. Same with the Castle in the Sky. I like how it ended. Because I wasn't like Howl and Sophie are older. I wasn't expecting to see Shida and Pazu kiss at the end or like anything like that because they're 12. So like I wasn't expecting a lot.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's like, okay, that makes sense. And and it's kind of nice because you get this nice sense of like romance, but like also friendship from them. Like they're bonded over this now, and now that they have each other, since they're both orphans, they have each other, which is nice.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, they do.
And you kind of realize that this whole journey that they're on is over, and like they can just return back to their normal lives and
do whatever together.
Yeah, together, which is nice. It's a good ending. And I feel like Howl's is a good ending too.
All Studio Ghibli films usually end well.
They all
wrap it up.
Yeah, they all end really well. Like they're all tied together really nice. The pacing's usually really nice.
The pacing's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, both these movies are actually really good.
Yeah, they're like really awesome.
Yes.
Come on.
I know.
Just like over there.
I'm on autopilot.
Do you have anything to add, Juan?
Juan, would you like to do another Studio Ghibli like mashup essentially?
So I think it's time to decide.
Oh, Jeff and I are gonna die inside.
Well, next week on Jeff and
Oh my God! You know the audience is gonna like.
Good. I was hoping it would. All right. Well, I'm ready for.
I'm ready too.
I'm ready as well.
Can we end with Juan? Like I want to.
You want to end?
Yes,
I want to end with Juan. I want all the pressure on Juan.
Yes.
Fine.
Go ahead.
You want to go down the line this way?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Bring
I'll
it
start.
on.
As much as I did like both and had points for both, I think it was kind of obvious which one I liked more. And my pick is for Howl's Moving Castle. It just meant a lot to me, like, even when I first watched it, and even now, it's still something I always kind of go back to and watch every now and then because I really like that movie. That's it for me.
For me, and this is not to say that I liked the other movie less, because all Studio Ghibli films are absolutely wonderful. This is just maybe on my more top tier, and I have to go with Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah. Anyway, Juan.
Please, Billy.
As you can tell by all the points I presented, I think it's very clear which one is my choice.
I have no idea what you're going to pick.
Yeah, for real.
I literally have no idea.
So
I wouldn't be surprised if you said
curious.
neither, just walked away.
Yeah, for real.
I should have.
I'm so curious. It should have
I'm
been you
going to go with the one that I didn't fall asleep through. Howl's Moving Castle!
Yeah! Wow, you really fell asleep the first one?
Yeah,
for a little bit.
Wow.
But I was kind of tired.
Well, it was kind of late. But yeah,
was
wow.
late.
That's actually the first sweep we've had in a few weeks. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Like before, it was like we're having sweeps every fucking episode.
Yeah,
But now it's like changed. So
Yeah, which is nice. It's
I'm
like,
okay with the sweep too.
Yeah, I'm okay. This is a good one. This is a hard one.
It was.
Sure.
They're not. They're both really good movies.
Yeah, they were. They're really good all around.
All around.
All around.
All Ghibli movies are good all around.
I wouldn't mind having another Studio Ghibli
I would
matchup.
absolutely not mind at all.
We're gonna bring a guest on that week.
One's going on vacation.
Yeah.
Anyone in the audience watching who is a Studio Ghibli fan, feel free to come over.
Because Juan doesn't seem to like them at all.
Huh?
Oh
He
no.
just disgraced Hayao Miyazaki and everything he stands for.
Well, Juan, you want to
I
quickly.
love Mitsubishis.
Oh my god.
Juan, you want to quickly wrap us up and get us out of here?
All right, thanks guys for watching. Like us, and subscribe to us, please.
Please,
Please.
yeah. All
right, guys.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Sure, bye.
Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi.